Hey guys, welcome to a new series that we'll be starting. This is Sky Factory 3, and we're gonna see if we can survive here. So, as you can see, you have the generic one tree on a piece of dirt, and let's see if we can do this. But give me a quick second to adjust the sound, so it's not killing everyone and me, and because weather's obnoxious. Doo. There you go. All right. So we're gonna try to do this. All right, we got a sapling, so we're good. Basically, guys, if you've never seen Sky Factory, it's just this one tree on a piece of dirt, and the whole game starts around this one tree. Like, everything you can do in Minecraft comes from this tree. Surprisingly. Alright. Let's quickly build a workbench. And use that. Let's get a crook going. Alright, turn these to half slabs. Alright, the reason why you use half slabs here is, if you guys don't know anything about Minecraft mechanics, is since this is just one piece of land in a world of emptiness, mobs will tend to spawn at an extremely high rate if there's darkness here. So if I was to put normal blocks here, they at nighttime they would just spawn like crazy because there's nowhere else for them to spawn. So they try to fill up the void spaces with mobs. And yay. Perfect square +1. Alright. They mine this up. As you can see, we're getting saplings and these worms right here. Silkworms. Well, what silkworms do is turn these leaves into fested leaves, which allow you to get string. And so you can get, like, kill spiders and all that fancy stuff. But until then, silkworms will be our best friends to get string for all the random things we need to get. But we're not going to do that right away because we don't need to turn our only wood source. I mean, we could. I mean, it's not like a bad option. But yeah, let's see quickly if they have vein miner installed. Alright. Oh yeah, you can kind of see all the mods we have. This is on Feed the Beast if you guys were curious. It's a very easy install. I'm pretty sure it's that key. Let's bind it to what's an easy key? Left control. That works. I want to say that was the right key. Excavate. I could be wrong. Yep. Oh crap! That launched. All right. There you go. Well, sorry if this is, we have to work on trees for a little bit. This is like the boring beginning stuff, but makes a huge difference later on that you got a good beginning. As you can see, there's a magical rainbow. Yeah. There you go. We have a bunch of saplings now, so we're gonna make a bigger platform for more. So we're gonna turn this all into slabs. Expand. I wonder if I use that one stick. Yeah, all my inventory. Nope. Let's look that up real quick. There are builders wands in here. No, what are they called? They're wands, I think. Ah, there you go. Okay, so we can only... Alright, we can only do stone wands. Then let's look up barrels. Yeah, that's what we want. So, actually, let's make... Oh, no. We need more tree stuff. More wood. Quickly do that. Alright, there you go. So, right there, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make 3 barrels right away. We have enough wood, which I hope we do. There you go. 3 barrels. Alright. So, let's slowly expand this. In case I fall, let's put that down, so you still have a starting point. So, basically, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gap between each tree. Alright. Alright, so let's move 5 blocks out this way. 1, that's 3, 4, 5. As you can tell, most of our base is probably going to be made of oak logs until we can get like different saplings through different ways. Like I'm pretty sure there's botnia, which is like a plant mod, not like for growing crops, but it's like its own like flowery magic type deal. So yeah, the reason I did this way 5 out and didn't pull a hole right here is because I want to start putting barrels. Alright, there you go. Alright, so in order to get more dirt, you can tell we have 1 piece of dirt. So you go up to the barrels and you can just put saplings. I'm pretty sure you can put apples, you can put silkworms. They're just different resources you can throw in. And as you can tell, like right up here, there it says 40%, 45, and it's slowly growing. So we can do this multiple times. Alright. That's 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna have a tree. Hey, there we go. You can, so there's different ways like do that green effect on a tree, which is like equivalent to bone meal in my opinion. Is either torquing, or like you're just shift really quickly, or running by. I'm not sure if jumping works. That would be something to test later. But yeah, this is our home for a little bit until we can actually do stuff. But you can tell it's starting to become night. There you go. We can plant our magical trees now. I mean, I should be using a crook for that, but right now we really don't have enough wood. I mean, we could build 2. Let's build actually a super crook, which is like 3 of them, I want to say, together. Get rid of that. There you go. Alright. Usage. Okay, so it's 4 of them in the same shape. If you guys know, Sky Factory is now on, I think it's 1.10. So it has the weird combat update. Oh, so is anything? Alright, let's just get these trees growing. Hey, that's a tall tree. see, with the 5 block gap, we should have enough room where we can do a silkworm on any of these trees without worrying about it infesting other trees, as long as it's not one of those super large trees. So yeah. Oops, forgot to hold control. Well, do. Yeah. So we're gonna try to keep these episodes like 30 minutes long. So we're gonna do as much as we can this episode, and whatever they can't finish in this first age, which is determined by the achievement book. As you can tell, there's different things to look at through here, challenges. So we used a crit, they did that, torqued on a tree, made that. We have not done that yet. So yeah. Alright, so we did the first 3. So we can do the next one right now, which is infest a tree with a silkworm. And we're probably going to do 2 of these trees that way, because we're going to need a bunch of string, and I would rather do this once versus like 3-4 times. I mean, but if we have to later, it's no big deal. Alright. Grow these trees now. Turn the rest of the wood. And most of the series, we're going to be building with half slabs. So if that irritates you guys, I'm sorry, but it legitimately is the best way to build in Sky Factory. Because if you build with normal blocks, you have to continuously light up with torches, which is not a big deal, but early game, you can tell, like, we had that one torch it gave us. It wasn't even like one I built. Oh, see, this is when you start to have issues. So we're gonna have 3 trees of infested leaves, I guess. There's no issue with that. And you can tell it's moving fast. But just to speed it up just a little bit, we're gonna go over this hanging part and put that. But since that one's hanging, we're gonna try to encase more of it so we don't lose too much when we harvest the tree. And probably off camera, guys, I'm gonna harvest a bunch of wood, build a chest, like simple stuff. Not anything towards major progression, but like just stuff to speed this along, so we're not spending 30 minutes placing down half slabs looking at that amazing sun underneath us or the moon. But this is first episode stuff, so everyone has to go through this, so might as well show it. Alright. Our platform's growing in a weird way, but we can always delete parts of this and change them. Alright, so now you can tell they're white, so that means, you know, they're good. Instead of getting saplings, you get string. And I think silkworm's back. I think that's how it works, but I could be wrong, that part. Go, now we can build another one. Alright. Actually just throw this one off. I know it was a waste, but there you go. Look how much string we have. Alright, so now let's harvest the trees. As you can tell, Vein Miner uses a lot of your hunger, so we're gonna have to constantly keep eating, but it does speed up the process so much. Because think about this, if we had to mine every single block of that one tree, we'd be here like for like a year. There we go. Alright, so the next part was, well, let's plant more trees. Not to waste time. Okay, that works. These don't big be. Yeah, okay, it's no tree. Alright, so they all grew. So we're gonna need a bunch of saplings growing. Alright, I think it's called a sieve. There you go. So, I don't know, can we make a heavy one? We could. Oh, that only does compressed box. Well, we're not that far yet. Well, okay, right there we need. So it's boom, 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 boom. We need a half slab though. Should we make wood armor? Alright, so with that, let's do... Alright, and this we are gonna have to build around because last time I did a sky factory by myself, just like for fun, they tend to spray their materials when you try to get stuff out. Like, it's not even funny. You lose so much that way. That's good. Alright. Now it's time to make a mesh, which is just 9 string in a box. Alright, so you put that down in there, as you can see, and now it has a grate. So you can either take like gravel, sand, dust, which we'll be doing hopefully shortly, and put it in here. You just push the dirt through, and you can see we're getting stone, those little slabs right here, which are the basis of cobblestone. So, and then you get seeds and different materials from it. But yeah. Alright, achievement book. Well, we did that. Graded that. Got that. Got that. So we need it to rain. Or melt. Melt. Oh. Okay, that's something cool. So we can do that later. Yeah, we definitely need to collect more of these base materials first. But in order to save hunger, I think axe allows less hunger to be used when you do this. You cut down a tree. There you go. Yeah, less hunger is used. So using a proper tool uses less hunger for this vein miner. There you go. Alright. Now look at 10%, that's 13%. So we could use apples if we wanted to. Oh, that's what we needed. For one, we're gonna have to do this. Get a bunch of these. Alright. So what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna make, I think, let's do 6 barrels for rain. Because then if we can't make an infinite water source right away, we can just do it this way. So you do that. Because I want to keep some barrels fresh, so there's not rainwater in them. We do that. And a them back. And as you can tell, they're slowly filling up with water. And then each of these holds 1 bucket of water. So a mill bucket is at 1/1000th of a bucket. And then collect these, and you can tell because I put a block above them, they're not going to fill up with water. So now we can continuously go through and it's hard to get on the lip. There you go. Alright. Whoa, I think we just got seeds. Yeah, so we got dark oak seed. I wonder. Well, I think you need 4 dark oak. Because that's how it works, like, normally. Birch seed. Alright, let's get birch. Because they're generically. But because... let's do 2-2. That works. Yep, we got seeds, and we got carrots, and a lot of stone. So... I want to see what hammers they have. Because I can't remember if there's a wood hammer. Okay, so there are wood hammers. So we could start to turn the cobblestone into gravel and sand and stuff. But we're still going to need a furnace, I'm pretty sure. But actually, let's do... oh, we did that. Let's build a hammer. Because... wait, hammer's this way. Because if we turn these into dust, we need 2. Alright, so you can see it's gravel now. Actually, let's do 3. Alright. Oh. Oh, we have a trash can option. That's cool. Okay, and we can claim chunks. Sure. Cool. There you go. There's sand. Alright, so you can put sand into these and it makes clay. Pretty cool, eh? Alright, then you can just fill these up. Yeah, we could fill up all these. Not a big deal. Alright, the textures are glitchy sometimes, but yeah. Alright, so with this clay, realistically we need a furnace before it's useful. Hey, that was a good outcome. Now we have a different wood to use. And the reason I like using birch wood is because the trees are more of the same size. Like, they don't get too big. You go a couple blocks up and that's about it. And now we have a chest, so we can start throwing, like, all this miscellaneous stuff that we really don't need right now in there. Like the crook I need. That wood we can throw in there. Alright, I wonder if you can grow... oh, yep, okay. Alright, so another feature of this that most people don't realize, I wonder if it's still in. You can take a hammer to a tree, and if you... yep, you get dust. Like this wood chipping dust. So normally, like, early game like this, you would only be using, like, your saplings and all that, and you just gain a large amount of wood. And you just expand your platform as you see. But in order to get it going a little bit faster, you can do wood shavings, and you can tell it's like it's 13%, so it's equivalent of a sapling. But like, you get so much more of this per block than you do all all the saplings and stuff you get from a tree. All right. Hey, you got jungle tree seed. But we're mostly going for this cobble because we need a furnace. And I'm not sure, in earlier versions of this, there was a half slab version. Yeah, there isn't. So the half slab version used to be like, you see these six, we could turn them into the normal half slabs. And from there we could build a furnace out of half slabs and it would use like 2 less. Which isn't like a big deal, but like it was just a convenient thing to have. So now our 8 amazing cobblestone is going to be used for a furnace. Which we're going to put back here. This will be our workshop area. So we can just fill these up. Alright, put culverts in there. So from there, we need to get more cobblestone. Basically, this whole game revolves around cobblestone, if you can't tell. Alright, we need a bucket. So we're gonna do this. Make a unfired clay bucket. Now with the leftover wood we have, we're gonna convert it. So we can do this. There you go. So we're gonna make a basic infinite water source. And because I'm lazy, this there, so we should be able to a block there. Later on we can fix that, but right now that works. Alright, now we're gonna expand our amazing wall over. There we go. Now we have infinite water, so we don't have to worry about catching rainwater for anything. We want to eat this donut. Let's eat the donut. Alright. So we can mark off that. We need to shift gravel and sand still. So we can do that real quick. Because it's like almost 1-to-1 for cobble to dirt, it seems like. Alright, so we have 3. So we can do... There's gravel. So now we can do sand. And now we can do dust. Do all 3 of them. And that gave us absolutely nothing. Nope, that gave us nothing too. There we go. So we get lead ore. Like, I guess it's useful. Not currently, but eventually it will be. So let's put a bunch of saplings in here. Try to keep 2 left of each. Alright. So let's collect these trees again. We make a super sieve again. The super rook. This you use a lot of sticks. So it's for her, so that should be good. There, oh. There you go. No, that's why we always keep backup saplings. See, with the birch trees, we could actually just do this, and it's pretty much a safeguard against anything, because the trees don't grow. See, they always grow about that far. They're a pretty standard tree, which is nice, because then you can kind of expect how much you get from a tree. So we're gonna fill up. I wonder what the easiest. Okay, so you can take a bucket and pour out the water and put water in, but we want 6. Kind of sounds like a toilet flushing right now. All right, so let's fill up these. As you can tell, it's pretty efficient. We just cut down like the trees 4 times and we have enough for it. So we're gonna sieve through this dirt, get more cobblestone hopefully, and maybe build a crucible. Alright. We would need a clay. So we need that, which is from, well, we're not getting bones anytime soon. Heavy sieve. Oh, there you go, sieve. Dust through a string mesh, which isn't bad. So I'll probably collect a bunch of that off camera, guys. But for now, let's go through this dirt and we'll be done for today. And I'll do some off camera work and get some of this boring stuff out of the way. So hopefully we get something good out of this. If we can get like spruce wood, I'd be like awesome. Because that's legitimately my favorite wood, guys. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got grass seeds, sugarcane, lead, jungle. Okay, so it wasn't that bad. Nothing bad. So thank you guys for watching. Then this will be published, and the next episode should be coming up like soon after that. Alright, so bye.